R.I.P. Shanquella Robinson, 25-year-old woman who died in Cabo, Mexico from North Carolina. She went out there with her friends, and within 24 hours, she was dead. A broken neck and a cracked spine. The friends called the parents and said it was alcohol poisoning. And when the doctor got there, she died 15 minutes later while they tried to resuscitate her. 2 weeks later, and $6,000, her body arrives in North Carolina. And the parents want answers. We all want answers. And on Twitter, it's viral. Now, let me break down what I seen. First and foremost, Shanquella was naked. She had a fight with a woman named Dejanay. Now, we see Dejanay on Instagram talking about she wants to do paid interviews, tell my story. I'm going to tell my story. Shut up. Shut up. Nobody wants to, even if, we was thinking about interviewing you on Flip the Script podcast. We're not paying you to interview you, to tell a story or to try to make something seem like a mockery. And I'm not saying anything different than what we seen. First and foremost, the girl was naked. She was naked. So she either got out the shower or she just woke up. You had your bonnet on. The woman was naked. She didn't want no problems. The person behind the camera who put the footage out to save themselves, to make themselves look good, still said, at least fight back. Y'all all thought it was funny. So regardless if you put the video out to clear your name or to make it seem, you recorded a video of the girl fighting and not wanting to fight. You told her you should fight back and she said no. Once she said no, it should have been it, but that's not what we do. Because what we do is typical for us, black people. Let's talk about it. Put batteries in our back. We all know what happened when you get a battery. We all know what happened. Let's talk about a person that you put hands on that don't really want to fight. A person that might have been talking a lot for a long time and they always get away with talking and you don't want to fight. And they don't want to fight, really. And they don't like fighting. They always get away. We let them rock. This person may be too cocky, maybe too confident, maybe inconsiderate, maybe. But she still didn't want to fight. Then on top of that, you still hype, man. Let's go. Let's keep going. You allowed them, corny people, recording, because that's what we saw, is FaceTime and cameras recording. It was planned. We go. Y'all always there in the corner. Y'all planned that to take your phones out, and it was orchestrated. At least fight back, and you were laughing. Nobody tried to break it up. You guys wanted Shanquella to get hands and feet put on her. Let's talk about it. You guys did, and they said her best friend was there when he said he wasn't, but he was there. He may be in on it, allegedly. You guys wanted her to do that. Okay, cool. After you got the best of her, she didn't pass away. Because you see her move her head back. I don't think she passed away then. But what happened is you allowed the battery to get put in your back, or y'all jumped her. Or we finally go get her. Because what happened was, to tell the truth, to have a broken neck, those hits didn't do that. She must have got slammed or pushed down the stairs. Now, there may not be stairs in those villas, right? There's no stairs that go up and down, maybe or maybe not. So let's say somebody lifted up and slammed her on her neck. That's why we don't believe that. We don't believe that. No, we don't believe you. We don't believe you. Oh, no. Those parents deserve to know the truth. You see, we as people, we allow batteries to get put in our backs and do these things. You're a clown. You are a clown. Oh, I want to tell my story. Okay, what do you want to say? You owe those parents the truth. You owe, not the world, because the world don't need it. You owe the parents. The parents will divulge the truth. People fight. Could have been a mistake. Right? Oh, it was a mistake. You know what I mean? Well, you allow batteries to get put in your back. People recording, laughing. Oh, you should fight back at least. She said, no. That's the mentality. That's a sucker. People who need influence from others, and this is to the people that's watching, that need influence to get hyped. These things happen when you don't have a mind of your own. These things happen when you're trying to impress others and easily guided by influenced. You're easily influenced, easily guided. You're guided by hypery, cornball. You gonna let her do that? You gonna let her get away? Get her? Yeah. Typical. We've been seeing it forever. We always see that. When we gonna stop that? When we gonna stop that? At a certain age, you gotta stop that. We still doing that? You can't hype me. Duracell Energizer battery, the little Panasonic joints, the other joint, it don't work. But in our hood, it does. We get the adrenaline. We finally got it. We got them. You talk about you lost yourself. You lost yourself where? You should be ashamed of yourself. Now you're in the midst of this whole big drama. This whole big crime that people are calling jealousy and envy. You know why? Because you all standing around and watched it and you hyped it and nobody tried to break it up. So you left us with the conclusion to come up with our own assumption that it was plotted, it was planned. Even if it was planned the day before. Probably wasn't planned on a plane, but somebody said, I'm tired of her. She played with me. We know the conversation. She played with me, I'll punch in her mouth. We heard it. How much times people go out of town and get punched in the face? It happens all the time with friends. But this one got out of hand. Was it a mistake? Or was it on purpose, allegedly? Let's get a little deeper. To those of you out there that have friends like this, or if you're a passive-aggressive person, or if you're a person that say how you feel, or if you're a person simply just happy and you got it how you got it, and they don't got it, you got to be mindful of people like that. You got to listen to your parents because your parents always see them or see these type of things. But even if you don't want to listen to your parents, you got to always look around you and the people around you, because if you don't look around you, you're liable to get stabbed. You have to look around you. You got to go with your gut feeling. Stop trying to impress people or be there because it's a cool thing to do. Or we traveling, we going to Mexico. Or we going to the Bahamas. Or we going to Jamaica. Now, you don't need to do that. Because a lot of times, it's people like that. People that need reassurance from others. People that want to prove something because they don't have anything worth standing for. And even if they do have something worth standing for, they still have a form of insecurity in them, which in turn lead them to want validation. And when you want validation, you're liable to do anything corny like this. So you stay away from people like that. You stay away from people that say funny stuff and you forgive them. You pay attention and you listen carefully. Because a lot of people always try to make scenes and want to be the one to do it, or want to be the one to put hands and be that one to finally shut the person up or put the person in their place that they feel that got everything or get away with everything. But it's not up to them. You should be able to enjoy who you are and your fruits of labor. You should be able to enjoy and be cocksure and confident in your life. Don't allow some corny haters, and we call them haters because of how it was perceived and how we saw that video of them standing there watching this girl. You get beat up. You gotta watch them. Stay away from that. Don't let nobody convince you, coerce you, or try to make you seem little or low that you ain't go with them. Because it's your own safety. Sometimes when you lead people, you look forward, because if you look behind, you won't see where you're going. I say it all the time. R.P. Shanquella Robinson. And to the people out there, her parents need to know the truth. A lot of you are clowns, and you're lucky that you're not lucky. Because I don't know. I don't see what, anything positive happening from the situation. But the parents need to know the truth. And obviously people get away with that, because, we know what would happen if the real ones is around. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know what would happen. Y'all know who to play with and who not to play with. And even that, y'all still played with the right one, because what's going to happen now from here, you not resting and chilling until we find out what happened to Shanquella Robinson from Queens.